one time management tip I want to talk a little bit today is super controversial, and there will be some people who hit stop on this video right now and say, oh no, she didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Guys, glowing boxes of cell phones are a huge distraction. I'm going to preface this. Owners, producers, they're doing business on these cell phones. That's a different component. Now that can get abused too, just like email can get a lot of personal crap in it. We got to be careful with that. But I'm talking about cell phones on desks, cell phones laying around. There is no reason why in insurance we need to have this hanging out. Now, some people are going to say, that's so traditional, Kelly. That's not towards our culture. Everything's fine unless it's a problem. But when people are backlogged saying, I'm so busy, they're not getting into their work and their cell phone's an issue, I can't tell you how important this is. Couple notes. One, every time this glowing box here bings, lights up, buzzes, dings, it breaks your concentration because you want to see we're addicted to these things. The number one activity of Americans is unlocking our cell phones. So when that lights up, Facebook message, news message, weather alerts, can you pick up milk? We're now taking time away from the client. I believe cell phones should be in a desk drawer and only taken out at breaks or lunches or checked just very briefly periodically. Here's the other thing. If you were at your kid's school and your teacher was teaching and they were texting in between lessons, how would you feel about that? You would be ticked, mad, right into that principal's office, screaming up your storm. So why, when we're protecting what people work hard for, is it acceptable for us? It's not. And the other thing too is it's not fair to the team. We see people doing this all the time. Cell phones are a problem. They're texting. Huge issue. You need to set up boundaries if you want to be a professional. My husband literally knows not to text or call me during the day unless someone's bleeding, we won the lottery, or there's a serious problem. And that's all we do until 5 o'clock. We don't text each other all day, this, that, and the next thing. I know a lot of people are saying, well, Kelly, I've got kids. They need me. Here's the great news. My mom was a school teacher. She couldn't get us during the day. We had a whole system set up. I had a neighbor, I had grandma, I had an aunt, and we checked in with them. And here's the other thing. If there is an emergency, a school emergency, and you're on the phone with a client, you're not picking up your cell phone, but the front desk can get you. And so you have to really be smart about some of these things. But cell phones are a distraction because most of us just don't have the discipline to put it away and not look at it. It's even hard for me a lot of times. I got rid of my Apple Watch because it was too much of a distraction. I should have just done those settings, I get it. But it was just knowing it was there and I could just glance at it was too much. I just needed it to go away. And so those are my tips on cell phones. So if we think cell phones are not a problem, check yourself, because if you go ahead and you take a look at your screen time during the work week, you might be surprised. If you go ahead and say, how many times did I unlock it? You might be surprised. And you might be thinking it's 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here. Remember, 5 minutes saved a day adds up to 21.7 hours a year. That adds up. No one thinks the little things adds up, but they do. And that's what we're trying to get to with this time management course. You have to check it out. You have to think about this. If your team is talking about busy, we have some solutions. You got to slow down to speed up to take the course, but we also address cell phone use in there. We'll see you soon.
I'll be real honest with you. For years in my own personal and professional life, I myself struggled with time management, and I struggled with staying on top of my day. And instead, I would let my day run me, and I would let my emails run me and my tasks run me instead of the other way around. And it wasn't until I started working with Kelly at APP that I started to figure it out, and going through and her step-by-step process and what APP teaches in that I really started to figure it out. And once I started changing those habits in my life and outlasting the suck of change, I really embraced that. And now I have such a better feel for my day. I'm on top of my task. It feels so good at the end of the day to be at 0 emails in my inbox. And it's amazing to me how much my life changed because I got on top of my time. And that's something that I realized coming into to working here at APP. All of her programs really hinge on time management for a reason. Once you get your emails and your task and your desk and all those things under control, then you can focus more time on cross-selling, on upselling, on prospecting, on doing the things that you enjoy doing in the agency and not having to focus so much on those other tasks. And once you stop with the duplicate entry and you get rid of the notepads on your desk and do all those things, you'll be amazed at how much time you get back in your day. And I've learned so much, even putting this together. Right now, I'm super excited to be a part of relaunching the time management course, Time Management 3.0, alongside Kelly, to try to help you guys. I've been there. I've been on your side of the desk. I've been where you're at, and I've been overwhelmed. I have been snowed under with my tasks. I've looked at my emails and had 1,000 in my inbox and just got paralyzed with that. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it, and I want to help you do that. I want to be a part of the change, and I can't wait to. I really want you guys to come along with me and Kelly during this journey. And if you're a part of our school sales, I hope that you go through that. If you're a part of the APP Performance Pack and you've gone through some other courses, I hope that you go through this course. I hope that you'll look into this, because it really is a game changer for your agency. If you need a refresher even, or if you've hired some new employees and you want them to go through the time management course, please don't hesitate. If you've never been through one of our courses, this one's the one to start with. I highly encourage you to do it. Go to our website, sign up, let's get started. I want to go alongside this with you. I want to be a part of this, and I want to see the change in your life as well. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let's get after it.